Praise the Most High today, family. Praise the highest. It's another gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, and we're so glad to see it. It's nice weather, nice mild sunny day. Hope everyone else is well and able to get out. I feel pretty good. Pretty doggone good. I woke up with an encouraging word. See, that's what makes my day, family, when the Most High speaks to me and encourages me. And therefore, I'm able to share what He shared with me. Hallelujah. And I heard an ox saying this morning on his live how it's not easy doing what we do. And by no means do I have the same audience that he does. But I can attest to what he's saying. Simply on a ruacal the idea of reacally or spiritually. Because a lot of times, family, we have to force ourselves to be encouraged. We have to force ourselves to hear the word that the Most High is speaking to us. So a lot of times, he's talking to me like, can you hear the words that's coming out of my mouth? Like your boy, and I'd be like, nah, I don't hear you. I don't hear you today. I want to stay in this funk I'm in. I want to stay right here. Low down, shaggy and blue. As the old animated cartoon used to say. They used to hit us in the head with those the same time every year, mostly around them holidays or holidays. They made sure to hit us in with them animated cartoons that stuck with us for life. I mean, for life. Just like the song, I'm just a bill. After school special. Hallelujah. But no, we didn't come to talk about afternoon specials and holiday cartoons. Just this grand idea the Most High has given us. And what I didn't say, I hope everyone is able to get out today like I am. Getting in some fresh air, some sunshine, and some exercise. Whatever it might be. Getting up and getting out. That's the start. Just like I would tell them folks in rehab. I say, well, at least you made it. That's half the battle. You showed up. Now, whatever takes place after that, the Most High would be blessed. Hallelujah. And that's how I feel at times. At least I showed up. And family, yesterday afternoon, I was under an attack, ruacally and emotionally. And it was hard to roll up out of that. And I would usually go and check out one of my Ox or Cote's recordings to keep my belief level up. Because you know when you're under attack, and you know also that you need to get somewhere, get quiet, and get get the Most High word in you. Get a word from the Most High. However, those of us that have been doing this walk with the Most High for a while, we know also that it's hard sometimes to even do that. Even when we know where our help is, we're just tired. Like, I just don't want to do nothing right now. I just want to sit here and be upset. And the Most High began to speak to me, as he always does. He's faithful like that, family. I said the Most High is faithful like that. He's not going to leave us alone when he said he'll never leave us or forsake us. He might give us a few minutes to pity party there. But he'll be like, let's get it. Come on, get up. Get up out of that. And he gave me this idea, family, and it was the final stretch. The final stretch. I was like, the final stretch. That means it's almost over. And we can get somewhere to sit down and quit and have it done. Then I looked it up, family, and the meaning of the final stretch or the home stretch means the last part of a track before the end of a race. The last part of an activity, trip, or process. Hallelujah. So, family, I began to listen to the Most High for a word that I can go and get some strength from this script. From this idea, this statement, to give us some direction. Where are you going with this? And we look at Isaiah 40, 30, and 31. And this is when the idea turned on me. Because the first thing I thought about was Elijah getting swept off to heaven. Oh boy, in the chariot. And that's where we all are. We want to see them chariots of fire come and rescue us, take us out of this place to our homeland. Or we want to see them ships arrive and take us away, sweep us out of here. Just like I saw a recording with our Yacoba from Teo Ministries. It was like, you gotta get past the sword though. We all want to get out of here, get rescued, and the Most High promised he would. We all want that, but we still have to get past the sword. And I'm learning, family, what that would take is 100% obedience. And I don't know why folks don't like this word. We knew growing up on the other side of that was a good switch or a belt every time. But when we did right, we always got what our mom and pops promised us. The good results we should expect, or the punishment. But the text there in Isaiah 40, 30 through 31 says, even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Most High will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Praise the Most High, family. And family, this is the text he gave me when I was in the hospital the first time I had that stroke, the first time. And they sent me off to rehab. But on top of the word that he gave me, that no matter what I saw, the verbal word he gave me, don't take my eyes off him, because he'll never leave me or forsake me. He said, you're about to see some things that's really going to shake your faith. But no matter what you see, don't take your eyes off me. His living, active word. Because he'll never leave me or forsake me. Those two words is what got me through that situation. First, he'll never leave me or forsake me. And then this was what he gave me when I went to rehab. when I got the reality check that I won't gonna run up out of the rehab like I said I would. And people was looking at me crazy, family. And I was on a trajectory to do just that. If the Most High had given me the tools to, I would have ran up out of there because I had the belief. And I was making great strides in that rehab. Learning how to walk and talk. Doing just great. But he didn't supply me with the muscle I needed back in my leg or the toes I needed to run up out of there like I said I would have. See, family, I still had belief in him that somehow, some way, he was going to keep his word. Now, our only problem, family, is finding out what he is actually saying in that word to us every single day. And that's the hard part. That is the hard part, and we cannot. This is one valuable lesson that I've learned. You can't take somebody else's word for it. Now, you can build in your belief in him to do what he says he's going to do for you. But you can't say, okay, you did it for him, you're going to do it for me. That don't work because you and that individual don't have the same situation. Unless he pretty much verbatim say, okay, this is what I'm going to do for you, just like I did such and such and such. But if not, you better go and seek him for your own word. Just like I was reminded by a sister, Samaya, or somebody said in a recording about I needed another word for that second heart valve transplant or repair that I had to have just here in June. And that the Most High reminded me, you better come get this word. You need a fresh word for this one. Because I was thinking like we do at times, family, I can get through this. He brought me through it before, he'll do it again. Without getting a fresh, the bar word on that. And that's why I'm coming to the realization with this idea here, family, the home stretch or the final stretch, that we need a good solid word every single morning, every single day. We need that daily bread Yahushua was telling us that we needed to ask the Father for. It said even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Most High will renew their strength. And I heard my Ak over there at Wisdom of Yahweh, Wisdom of Praise of Yahweh. And he was speaking about that second wind. And we've spoken about that second wind here of late, but he really went into it. About that second wind. And this is what this is talking about, the renewal of your strength. When you're already running and you don't grow weary, and you walking and don't get faint. See, that's when that second wind kick in. And me being a ball player, I knew plenty about it. How they kept us running. We ran all the time, preparing for the season. And then once we did, we were so happy we did. He'd be like, give me 5 miles. We'd be like, oh boy. And we'll get to running, get to trotting. However, family, I did want to look very quickly at the story of Elijah. There towards the end, his final stretch. And see, this is where I thought the Most High was taking us with this idea. Because he put that on my mind very quickly before I looked into this idea. And said, okay, he's not talking about us quitting or finishing right now. But more importantly, we're getting this second wind when we do feel like quitting. We do feel like pulling an Elijah. But see, the thing about him, family, he put in some good work. He put in a whole lot of good work for the Most High. So we can't be hard on him at all. We have to praise the Most High for his example and hope that we could do half of what he did for the Most High's kingdom. And let me read this note I just found. If you follow the story of Elijah, you will discover that Elijah was in a deep bout of depression, and in that he was ready to quit. He wasn't where the Most High told him to be, and he wasn't doing what the Most High told him to do. But the Most High was patient with Elijah and even cared for him during this difficult trial. So Elijah was out of pocket, huh? And the Most High had to usher him off into the up to a mountain, where he ran him off to a mountain and asked him, "What you doing here?" He said that there's nobody left for me, boo-hoo-hoo, and that Ahab and Jezebel want to kill me. Even after I called down fire and killed all the showed up the false prophets and then killed them all with the sword. Now I'm tired, boss. I'm dog tired, boss. And the Most High told him, get on up, get some food. You're gonna need it because you're getting ready to go on a fast. Oh boy, you're getting ready to go on a 40-day fast and a 40-day journey, and you're gonna need this food for energy. And he sent him on to another place, and he took him up to a cave, family, and that's where the thunder came, the earthquake came, the fire came, and it said the Most High wasn't in either of those, but in the still small voice. And he told him, go anoint this new king for Jerusalem and this new king for Yasharal, and anoint Elisha as your replacement, the prophet in your stead, I believe it said. And he also mentioned somewhere in there that they had killed all the prophets and that he was the only one left, and the Most High had to let him know, you ain't the only one left, buddy. This is my show. I keep me a ram in the bush. He said, I got 7,000 who haven't bowed their knees to Ahab or kissed his cheek or his ring or whatever it said. I think it said kissed his face in subjection to him or bowing down to him. I'm sure that was an uh-oh moment. He was like, oh. I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the big bad fella. No. The Most High always have a backup plan. You're not the only one. If you were ready to quit, he got a backup for you. If you were ready to quit, he got a backup. If they ready to quit, he got a backup for them. But when he was ready to quit, the Most High told him, you still got work to do, buddy. You still have work to do, and let's get up and get it. And he sent him off to go anoint them two kings and to go get his replacement. And I was reading in Kings, family, And I believe that this was Elijah, because this is where I read the part of the story where he had was ready to quit. The Most High sent him on that final mission, you could say. But the text kept saying, the prophet did this, that, and the other. The prophet did that, this, that, and the other. It kept showing up. And I believe that was talking about Elijah. But then he got to Elisha and anointed him, as we all know, and had him follow him and was teaching him the ropes, you might say, before he was ushered up, before it was the end of his journey. And I like what we just read, family. That was powerful. It said, but the Most High was patient with Elijah and even cared for him during this difficult trial. And that's how we feel sometimes, family, that we're at the end of our journey. But the Most High is saying, no, it's just the end of the home stretch, the final stretch. It's not the end of your journey. You're not getting ready to get swept away by chariots of fire in a blaze of glory. No, not yet. We still have work to do, family. And I am so encouraged. I'm so encouraged. And right when I was feeling at my worst point, family, I looked up and my alerts started going off where you all was commenting on the last projects or the last recording we did, and that really encouraged the brother right when I needed it. And my mother sent me a script also. I can't pull it up right now, it's on that phone, but it really encouraged me. I was like, thank you, Pop. He was just sending me encouragement after encouragement. And my sister sent me a life boy out for prayer, and she was having issues with folks on her job, which I was telling them I've been through that before too, where you're so much smarter and brighter than your boss, treat the people better than your boss, love the job better than your boss, and you keep showing up your boss, and they resent it. And she wrote down, she said, well, every time this happens, that individual gets fired. Every time this happens, that individual gets missing. They either quit, resign, or get fired. I was like, oh boy, get ready for a new position then. That's what I was saying in my mind. I didn't tell her that. I just encouraged her and told her that I've been through that too. But we're good. We have the favor of the Most High on us. They'll end up fired or they end up quitting. But yeah, she sent me a script. We're more than conquerors. So I see the Most High started working on her and building her belief up. Praise the Most High, family. So no matter what's going on, family, we got to stay encouraged. But the most important thing to do is don't sit there and wallow in your mess like I did or like Elijah did. Go on and get up and do what he told you in the first place. Go on where he told you to go. Do what he told you to do. Just like he was pulling on me to get into a recording, I said, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to. He said, you gonna want it? He said, I don't wanna. So you need this word, Robert. I don't wanna. I just want to sit here with my lip poked out and complain within my mind. Praise the Most High, family. He brought me through on the other side and gave me a great word, the final stretch, the home stretch. I like the home stretch, but he gave me the final stretch, and both of them are in the same meaning. The last part of the track, before the end of a race. It's been a long time coming. And that's the other idea I had I wanted to share real quick. My grandmother had a saying she always would share with us. And even more so towards the end of her journey, she was like, well, Bob, it won't be as long as it has been. I said, yes, ma'am. And sometimes after that, she would have a great story to really encourage you. But this time, the last time she was just, that was all she said. And it won't, long after that, she passed. But we're staying encouraged today, family. We're on the final stretch. The last part of an activity, trip, or process. And it could be that most of us are on the final stretch of this process the Most High has been taking us through. The roller coaster ride, the trial of your belief. Who that? JoJo and K say, you bring me up only to let me down. Praise the Most High, He got us, family. Do stay encouraged. Don't let it get to you. Stay focused. That's the most important thing, staying focused on what He's presenting us, family, not what the world is trying to present us. Beautiful, bright day. Yeah, family, we have to find it within ourselves to keep moving, keep pushing. And it's not going to be as long as it has been. That the finish line is right around the corner. Hallelujah. Right around the corner. And we can say we're done. Like I said, with that leg of it, that part of it. How you doing? All right. But that don't mean it's over, period. I believe for a long life. And a long active life. My goal is seeing the promised land. I don't know about nobody else. What the saying goes, going on to see what the end might be. That's where I'm at. 'Cause I'm nosy. I want to see what's out there. For me. Not just seeing what's out there, but what's out there for me. What more do we got to show me? This ain't it. No, sir, this ain't it. Do stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Hallelujah.